Ole Gunnar Solskjaer only has 16 Manchester United players he can rely on. The word level cropped up 9 times in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference that ticked past 11 p.m. Manchester United were always liable to get by with 2 first-team attackers rested at the Premier League's leakiest defence. How chastening that when deprived of 2 of them they were schooled by a Paris Saint-Germain Neymar and Cavani. United supporters knew it and Jose Mourinho knew it, but the non-football figures in the boardroom didn't know it. Quantity has reigned over quality in the United squad for upwards of a year, and Ed Woodward has presided over 2 successive disappointing transfer windows. The timing of Anthony Martial's contract renewal on deadline day was a classic Glazernomic strategy. Use the player with the cult online following to mask another dormant window. Even amid the happy-clappy unbeaten streak under Solskjaer, United were often susceptible to the aerial delivery. But the only centre-half signing was a Phil Jones contract. Both PSG goals derived from crosses. It's a reality check, Solskjaer conceded in the humid Old Trafford press conference room. You can see the strength they have when they put those players in, as you talk about, but that's the level we want to get to, and we are looking to strengthen the squad. For a half, Angel Di Maria was the cowed and cowardly winger ousted by Ashley Young during his 11 months in Manchester. Yet he rallied after the pause to create 2 goals. Di Maria is hardly a reserve for PSG, but he offset the absence of Neymar. United just do not have that quality and depth. More relevantly, they need only look across town for guidance. It is Sterling or Sane, Silva, Jesus or Aguero, and that is without name-checking the totemic Kevin de Bruyne or City's record edition. As Solskjaer stressed, the league is United's bread and butter. However much Solskjaer has enhanced certain United players, some have not benefited from the managerial bounce and might never. Juan Mata is not quite Solskjaer's tempo, Romelu Lukaku is an outdated number 9 and Alexis Sanchez looks careworn. The patent problem is they are United's attacking backup. Solskjaer's introduction of Mata for Anthony Martial was dubious, and it says much about Mata's standing nowadays that Lukaku was perhaps the more sensible option. United are still in talks with Mata about an extension, but he and fellow 30-something Sanchez's arrival signaled checkmate for PSG. Henrikh Mkhitaryan did much more in his first year at United than his replacement, and that is reason enough to question whether Sanchez should be at United beyond the summer. Should Shandong Luneng require a crosser for Marouane Fellaini, they know who to call. It must startle Solskjaer that, out of his 25-man squad, there are maybe 16 he can genuinely rely on, and 3 of them are keepers, one whom is 36 and effectively a goalkeeping coach. Phil Jones and Chris Smalling are diligent, if not always dependable, and Diogo Dalot's development is encouraging. Beyond those 3, United are devoid of enviable options. Marcos Rojo and Antonio Valencia are dead wood. Matteo Darmian has actually performed reasonably whenever he has come in this term, but 5 starts, 1 under Solskjaer, makes a mockery of those who enthusiastically hoped he would stay amid interest from Italy in August. Fred may come good but has not had a look in since the FA Cup third-round win over Reading nearly 6 weeks ago. Andreas Pereira was overwhelmed by Burnley and Brighton. West Ham, Newcastle and Southampton ran rings around Scott McTominay, targeted by League One Sunderland last season. The irony of the midfield malaise is United sold their 4th best option there last month. Fellaini's sale was understandable and a long-term statement. United intend to move away from the physical bent old players Mourinho treasured. Only if you are to place an emphasis on crossing you need an expert target man. We had loads of crosses but movement wasn't there, Solskjaer lamented. Mourinho coveted a natural winger and was denied one. If Solskjaer is to embrace United's wing play identity, they require one. Lukaku was only on for 6 minutes, but movement is not his forte. If the Belgian were to shed more muscle and hone his first touch, he would offer competition in attack. For now, he is a marquee battering ram. A full-back, a centre-back, a midfielder and a forward are essential in the summer. Solskjaer quoted his mentor in the dressing room on Tuesday night when he told the United players not to feel sorry for themselves. If he is to permanently remain manager, he must also show he has Sir Alex Ferguson's ruthlessness. Then United might go up level.